Hi, my name is Marco McGuire, and I just wanted to share my experience that I had when I rented a Jeep from Barlow Jeep Rentals in Sedona, Arizona. My family and I took a vacation there about 3 weeks ago to Sedona. Sedona is a beautiful place, especially if you like the outdoors. The outdoors, you really can't explain how beautiful Sedona is. So we actually decided to go and rent a Jeep so we can go on some trails. There's several trails out there, and we found Barlow Jeep Rentals online. They had great reviews. It sounded like they're a great company, and even though they were pricey, they were very expensive. We spent about $400 for a rental for the day, which we only used for about 3 or 4 hours, maybe 4 hours. They even showed us some trails we should take, suggested a few trails. We took in a couple of trails, but it was raining that day, and I was with my wife, my daughter, and my mom. So we weren't too hard on the truck, but the Jeep did get muddy. You know, it was raining, like I said, that day. The trails were muddy, and we did get a little bit dirty. So we came back to Barlow, and I think the manager that we spoke with was very angry about it. He was actually furious that we brought back a muddy Jeep. I mean, it seems a little ridiculous, but I mean, he was just, maybe he was having a bad day, but he was very, very angry and was not afraid to tell me what a bad driver I am. He said that I was just unsafe and I shouldn't be driving the Jeep that way. He said that I didn't respect nature. It was very, very tough to have this guy yelling at me in front of my family. I tried to explain to the guy, it was muddy, it was raining, and I would endanger my wife, daughter, and mother by driving unsafely. But I mean, he just wasn't having it. He told me to leave, never come back, and that he did not need my business. Needless to say, I was very upset. I couldn't believe that a business would treat a customer so disrespectfully, but it was a moot point trying to discuss this with him. He was not listening. I later called the business to try and speak to the management of the ownership, but I really got nowhere. I got no apology, no callback, not even acknowledgement. So I went into Yelp, posted a review, and again, no response from anyone. I'd love to hear back from Barlow Jeep Rentals. They can reach me through my Yelp review and see if they even heard of this, or if they talked to the manager or that spoke to us like this, because it was really, really totally uncalled for. Needless to say, I'll never go back there and rent a Jeep from Barlow. And if you do, I really do hope that your experience is much better than mine. So that's my experience with Barlow Jeep Rentals. Again, I hope this never happens to you, but I was pretty much humiliated and insulted, and I'll never go back again.